purposes of coordinating all applicable federal authorizations and related environmental reviews. So now we have FERC is in charge of coordinating environmental reviews. As I read this, is that what Greenpeace demanded to be part of this bill? Madam Speaker, I have the time.
Madam Speaker, parliamentary
inquiry. I'm going to get to page 34. Page 34. It says not later than 1 year after August 8th, 2005.
Suspend. Does the gentleman yield for a parliamentary inquiry?
I'd be happy to yield to the gentleman.
The Republican leader was yielded the balance of the time, which I think amounted to around 4 or 5 minutes. He's talked for around 20. I know we have this magic minute that gives leaders a lot of extra time to speak, but I'm just wondering if there is some limit under the rules on the time that a leader may take, even though the time yielded was not 20 or 30 minutes.
It's the custom of the House to hear the leader's remarks.
When we get to page,
further parliamentary inquiry.
Will the gentleman yield for parliamentary inquiry?
Be happy to yield to the gentleman.
Gentleman from California.
Now, I know it's the custom of the House to give a little extra latitude. Is there any outside limit to the amount of time a leader might take? And do we have historical records that might be broken tonight? Or is this an attempt to try to get some people to leave on a close vote?
The custom of the House is to listen to the leader's comments.
Okay.
Reclaiming my time, the gentleman's had his 30 years to put this bill together, and the House is going to spend a whopping 5 hours debating the most profound piece of legislation to come to this floor in 100 years. And the chairman has the audacity to drop a 300-plus page amendment in the hopper at 3:09 a.m. this morning. And so I would ask my colleagues, don't you think the American people expect us to understand what's in this bill before we vote on it? And so we get to page 34, not 1 year after August 8th, 2005. Now, wait a minute. 1 year later, 1 year after August of 2005. Wasn't that 3 years ago? I'm just trying to understand what the gentleman has in his amendment.